Welcome back. Well, I got a package today and I'm going to unbox it with you. It's from Fire Mountain Gems. Bunch of beads. We're going to make some jewelry, I guess. And I am going to probably wind up putting some of these beads in some resin. See how that works. So this is from Fire Mountain Gems. I like it how they always put this little piece of tissue with a sticker saying packed with love. I just love to see the word love. Well, in this package, I already took them out. I got some really small, tiny seed beads. And seed beads are something new for me. I've always worked with bigger beads. I've never really done much with seed beads because they're so small. When I was ordering beads, the problem is I didn't know how they size seed beads. And the smaller the number, the larger the bead. And then after that, they go into millimeters. But I've got size 11 seed bead. Oh, they're so small. They're just way, way too small. They're really pretty. I'm not going to send them back. And I'm not going to work jewelry with them because they're just, oh, Jesus. I don't even know if I could see the hole in them. They're so small. Very, very, very tiny. Let me just spill a couple out so you can get an idea on how small these are. Very, very small. I mean, I would strain my eyes working with those. You can't even see the hole. Too small for me. However, for a lot of other projects, there'd be a good bead for, but not for what I want to do. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just pop them in some resin projects later on. You never know how that would look. I got a whole bunch of them. I thought I was actually getting a bigger bead, but no, I wasn't. So I'm going to toss these aside. I've got quite a few of them, multiple colors and styles, just way too small. I like to work with a little bit bigger beads, so I feel like you're actually making progress with something when you make jewelry. So then I got a box here of assorted beads, and they're all different sizes and they're metallics. This one I actually bought from Amazon, and you can't see it because the sticker covers it, but these 4 compartments are blank. There's nothing in there, and it actually says it right on there. Where does it say it? Contains 4 empty compartments, and I suppose that's maybe to put your projects in, or maybe some other beads or something. But these are all metallics, and this is kind of like the size, the smallest size I like to work with. But these here, right up here, these are kind of small from here to here, and yeah, those are kind of small. But these bigger beads, that's about the smallest size I want to work with. So, having said that, let me put that aside. Let's see what other kind of goodies we got. Oh, I just love goodies. They sent a couple of stretchy cord thread. This actually came with this package with the metallic beads, but I don't like stretchy thread. I'm afraid it'll break. So I'll just throw them aside too. And then I got some leather suede cord. And it's flat. And this is for making bracelets. So that's, you gotta excuse, I've got some paint on my hands. It's dry though. So yeah, there's some leather suede for just, like making bangle bracelets and things like that for Christmas. And then you want to keep this wrapped up because lint, fuzz, animal hair, all sticks to suede and it's hard to get off. So I'm going to keep that bundled up. There. Now when I bundle them up, I want to keep them in their package with the label to tell what that is. So in case you want to order them again, you have the order number right handy. So then I've got some nylon thread in darker blue. Little piece of it in there. See, I'll actually cut these labels off of here and stuff them right inside the bag with the thread. There's another bag inside here. Let's see. I'll show you what I mean. Try and get that label off without ripping it. See, this is in a small bag. And I actually like to put that label right inside these bags and keep it with the thread. I like to keep my threads in a bag that's covered because of dust. If I'm not using them, and I kind of store them aside, dust and lint and debris and stuff. And there I've got the order number in the package with it, so I know what it is. That's what I like to do. So I'm going to put this in there. I can get I can get these separated. Put that in there first. But I like to make jewelry sometimes, especially around the holidays. So I always have, a gift to give somebody. It's not hard to get in there. It just fits and that's it. I could fold it up smaller, but I just want to slide it down in there. That'll do. That'll be good. So it's a nice, pretty kind of denim blue because I plan on working with a lot of blues. Hey dog, what you doing? Okay, so that's some thread. It's nylon thread. It's called 1G, and I've never tried this kind. So, hey, good morning, Kimberly. I'm unboxing a package from Fire Mountain Gems. Going through it. Let's see what I got. I always like how they put packaged with love. I love to see the word love. Now these are rings. Let's see. Let me see if I can get them open. I don't want to rip that tag. But I just told you why. I like to put this right in with the actual product when I store it. Now these are hammered rings. They're small. And they're going to go with that suede lace. I'll show you how to make a bracelet with them. These are kind of small, hammered. Let me see what they were. Brass. I thought they were copper, but these ones are brass. Very small. They've got a texture on them. They call them hammered. I like a hammered ring, but that's like kind of looks twisted. So I am going to take my suede lace and weave in and out of these rings and show you how to make a bracelet with those, but later on. You know, and it's a project that you don't have to work with those small beads if you've got bad hands or shaky hands or anything. That's one thing that I'm very, very lucky and fortunate for. Knock on wood, that my hands are very steady yet. So that was our rings. And then I have some, like, what do they call these? These I actually got on Amazon. What do they call these? I forgot. It's, I'd have to look up the name. It's a finding, I know that, a jewelry finding. But it's a little screw with a dome and a ring. Kind of looks like a tack. See that? And those I have to go on. Hi, Angela. These I have to screw into little balls. Little balls that I pour resin. Like, let me get one. And I'm going to put like flowers in them. See, it's just a round ball. Like a marble. There was a flat end. I didn't fill this one all the way. So I'm going to screw these things in these and resin them in so they don't come out. These will go on. You know, if I fill these balls all the way, they'll be completely round. But these I'm going to put the little daisies and flowers in. Let me just get that. Oh. You know what, you guys? I lost my vape pen. It's like, it's here somewhere, but we don't know where because it's black and everything is dark. I mean, it's like everything's black on my desk and half of my desk is painted dark and I can never find my vape pen. And I'm wanting that vape right now. So what else do we have in here? Some turquoise. And this is actually an imitation one, I think. Yes. This one's imitation. Probably because of the size. This is, my dog is here. What you want? What you want, buddy? Okay, this is a 3mm turquoise color bead that I'm going to use with seed beads. And then I've got some that are a little bit bigger. And this size they call a hank. These were sold in 15-inch strands. They were cheap. They were not very expensive at all. But I got the bigger ones in a hank. It's just a lot of a lot of beads. I don't know how many are in here. I'd have to look. But that's called a hank. When you buy beads, this is what you get. That's a hank. Yeah, I wish my vape pen had a beeper. Maybe some GPS or something to it. And I have a very small vape pen. It's a Juul, Juul. And they're small, they're tiny, they're flat, and they're easy to lose. Actually, my son bought it for me, and he said he has another one for me. He's got a different kind he wanted to give me. He says when you're done with the Juul and you feel like you want to graduate, he's got a different kind. It's kind of like a Juul, but it's a little bit different. And it looked like it was real colorful, and I wish he would have just went right to that thing so I could find it easier. So, anyways, moving on. I've got another hank. Another hank. These are black, and these seed beads are glass. This is another hank. These are opaque black, and they're the Picosa beads. Very good quality beads. They're all pretty much all uniform size. And let's see here. What else do I got? I've got Hema. This is a man-made material. And it's shiny. It looks like gunmetal. I just love this stuff. It's, of course, made in China, but oops. Don't lose that. It's hard to actually tell through the package, but it's like a metallic look. It looks like gunmetal. I know on webcam it looks dark. It looks like black, but it's actually kind of like a gunmetal, and it's very, very reflective, almost like a mirror, just like a mirror finish on there, and it's really cool on jewelry. So I got a few of those. They were sold in 15-inch strands. And let's see what else. I got to have something to do when the kids go back to school, you know. I've got some, oh, these are heavy. What is this? It's called a Hema Bead. Hema, Hema. Hema. I forgot what these were. There's like, the inside of the sticker is like really full of gook, something like it was dragged through a driveway or sand, or is this volcanic? I wonder if these are volcano beads. I know I bought some. I wonder if that's what these are. Let's see. They're heavy. Very heavy. See, I wanted something that's kind of unisex, something that'll be for a man or a woman, because I make bracelets for guys too. What is this? I'm gonna go back on Fire Mountain. They're just on a temporary string. They put these on temporary strings. They're size 5 by 3 millimeter. Put but they're heavy. So I'm going to go and look up what the deal is with those. Hold on a minute. I have to go back and look in my last orders. Let's see my account, order history. Um, order. Okay, Hema. Hema like, Hema like. They're calling this Hema like. Okay. Okay, it's Hema like. It's the same as the other one. Okay, they're just different sizes. That actually doesn't look like the same Hemolite that I've got. They look different. Go back and open this one. It's just something different about that bigger Hemolite that doesn't look the same. So we have to inspect now. We're going to inspect the beads. All right. Well, I guess. Let's see. I don't know. I guess maybe they're not as shiny. I don't know. I don't know if you can tell. But the smaller, watch my webcam go blurry. The smaller beads are shinier. Just like the bigger beads are shiny, but just not, come on, focus. Not as shiny. My webcam ain't gonna focus. They're just not as shiny as the smaller ones. I don't know. They feel different. Maybe if they're just made from a different company and that's why they're different. You know, everybody does things different. They do look a bit different. You can see the shine. Yeah. So anyways, I like things that are very reflective. I think it's an energy thing. If somebody's trying to send me negative energy, it's a superstitious thing that they bounce off reflective things and back at the person tenfold. Oh, there we go. I can't get it back in that package. So I'm going to do something a little different here. I don't know. It's just a fun thing to do and talk about reflective things. And lately I've been doing that. Also reflecting on things going on. So I thought I'd buy some reflective beads. Not that it really means anything, you know. Well, they don't fit in that small package. So let's just get them back in the package. And Fire Mountain always sends a free gift. Let's see what they gave me this time. Necklace. Or no, it's not. It's just a string of, this looks like lavender cat eye. Okay, so it's just a bunch of like, they look like bead chips on a temporary string. And it looks like cat eye to me. Let me turn on a different color light. See if we can get a better look at these. I think that's cat eye. They never tell you what it is. It just says freebie on it. A gift to say thank you, but they never tell you what it is. What if I wanted to order some of these? You ran into a skunk last night? Oh my God, did he get you? And last but not least, here's some more Picasa beads. And these are very, very pretty. I think I might get some in blue. But the person I'm going to be making some jewelry for really, really loves purplish, kind of mauve color stuff. And this is, let me see. This is burgundy, light burgundy, and a Picasa bead. And it will go perfect with some of the stuff I'm making for her. It's hard to see the true color on this cam. Maybe if I turn them, let's see. But it's a burgundy color and they're just really shiny. Yeah, Picosa crystal components. They are going to go with crystals. So, and this size here is a 5mm. So that's all we got here. I've been watching a lot of videos on sewing those cuff bracelets. And if anybody wants to learn how to make jewelry, I suggest watching a lot of YouTube videos first. Sometimes it's not real expensive to make jewelry if you watch your sales and practice first. I would highly recommend buy some cheap beads. If you're just starting out, buy some cheap beads and practice on cheap beads before you go to the little bit more expensive beads. There's a lot of wholesale bead places that you can get gemstones from if you want to work your way up into the more precious stones. And they're just beautiful, beautiful, high energy pieces of jewelry that you can make. So I just wanted to share unboxing Fire Mountain gems with you and show you what I got. Some of the metallics are going to be going with the burgundies. The finish on that burgundy bead is like a metallic, and I really like metallics. I'm going to be working with those a lot. I plan on making some turquoise color and silver jewelry So that's what I got. And this is Fire Mountain. You know, Fire Mountain gems, I think they're a little bit more pricey than a lot of other places because there's dollarbead.com. Like, what color are those? Um, let me go read back on chat. Within 2 feet, but didn't get me. I'm glad that skunk did not get you. We wouldn't like that. Those are burgundy. Those beads were burgundy with a satin finish. I mean, they were kind of like metallic satin finish. They were a very pretty bead. Actually, you know, when I start working on them, I might share a little bit of that online. And then, of course, I always show what I make. So I'm going to use my phone for better photos. So maybe put them in a light box. I'm going to make a jewelry stand. When I make the jewelry stand for the bracelets, I want to share that online on how I made it. And, you know, you guys, if you make stuff, you can, you can make a little jewelry stand, a little bracelet stand, and set up places. It does not take a lot of room. And you can set up at a lot of places where you visit, and see if you can make a couple bucks. You'd be surprised. Sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you hit it lucky and sell almost everything. It just depends the day. Usually around right after the first of the month, like people get their checks, people are out buying. Usually around the 16th, 17th, the middle of the month. And then it goes in color trends. Black and white seems to sell very good. And the next week, it might be a different color theme that sells real good. So, don't get discouraged and don't give up. Hang in there. Some of the places you can ask if you can set up are any kind of meetings that's going on in town. You can go and sit in there and have your little, just a very small jewelry stand with you. You can pass out your business cards, and those you can make and print out yourself. You can sell these things on Marketplace for free. Just set yourself up a PayPal account or some other kind of online pay system. Facebook has a pay system itself now. And, PayPal, they have fees. They've gone up. But at least Marketplace don't charge a fee to sell things there. That's still free. And while it's free, I would take advantage of it all you can. One thing nice about PayPal is they have buy now buttons that you can post anywhere in social media. You can put it on your Twitter buy now and show a picture of what you got and tweet it out. All they have to do is click the buy now button and boom, sold. Yeah, farmers markets, your church groups. There's a lot of places that you can go and sell. You can even sit out on the lawn at the park, as long as you're safe. Most places in America are still safe. But go sit out at the park. Go sit down on the beach and enjoy the sun and have your little jewelry stand. Sometimes you sell, sometimes you don't. But don't give up hope. And it gives you something to do. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I am going to paint yet today, I guess. I got all my chores done. I had a very long list of things to do this morning. You know, it's Monday. Mondays are always kind of hectic, busy. And I'll show you how my painting turned out. It's not, you know, it's not real attractive. Yeah, it kind of, to me, kind of looks like water. Okay, here this is. The painting I did yesterday, it does look like water. And that does look like some ripples in the water. Down here is a little bit different texture. And I know what I'm going to do with this. I already know. I'm going to paint on top of it. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to paint yet. But I'm going to do a painting on top of this. And it's going to be something flying. I'll give you a hint. It's going to be something flying over the top of water. And I'm going to make it look like it has, like you can see a trail from it flying. And I'm going to put two of them on here. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. It'll be your guess. Yeah. The only parts on here I don't really like are right here, this one. So I might even try and cover that up a little bit. And sometimes when you look at it from a different direction, it looks totally different. So we got that. I don't know, this kind of looks like a long flowing dress right in this area. Like I could almost paint a woman on here with a long dress. Then we got this side. And now on this side, this kind of looks like it could be a sky with some odd looking clouds. And I could put a mountain up here. Right up in this area. It could be mountain. You know, it would come up and then down. That would be the sky. Then when you look at it from this area, you've got water again. This here, this here. This is kind of an odd spot. I don't know. I don't want to cover that, but I don't like that. Maybe I can just fill this in with a little bit of dark blue because I can. Remember, I poured the base of this with a very dark blue, so I could probably just dab a little bit of dark blue in here to tone that down a little bit. So, yeah, shoreline, yeah. But with the ripples in here, right through here, I kind of thought that this was water too. It's just like it's got a different current with it. But when I paint on top of it with a couple of, with my idea, you won't really notice different looks in there as much. A face on the left. Now I'm looking at it upside down from what you guys are. So is the left towards the chat, or if I'm looking at my screen, the chat's on the right. So that means you're looking over here. By your hand is the top of the head. Okay. The top of the head. So in this area, I see kind of a reptile. Here's an eye. Here's the mouth. It's kind of a reptile. Oh, yeah. See, now when I look at it with my eyes, I can't see it, but I can see it when I look through the camera lens. Isn't that weird? Yeah, I can't quite make it out when I look at it. It looks different with the naked eye. This actually looks like some kind of creature in there. That's probably going to be covered up when I do the embellishing on here, because I'm actually going to make this the bottom part of the painting. So you'll be looking at it like that. I like to paint with a lot of blues. My sister loved blue. It was her favorite color. It's mine too. But every time I would do a painting in blue, she wanted it. And she really, really loved anything I did with blue. Now, the embellishing, when I go on top of here, I'm going to do a pastel color. And I'm going to use iridescent paint and an iridescent medium. And just tint it. It's white, but I'm going to tint it with a little bit of blue. Spiritual things, yeah. Very, very true, Kimberly. Very true. Okay, deep thoughts. So, hope everyone's having a good day. I got most of my chores done. I still have to change my bank account, the name on my bank account, and take care of all that stuff yet. Wow. I got a lot done. I'm so proud of myself this morning. Got a good night's sleep. Things always work better when you sleep good. It's a bright, sunny day. I mean, the temperatures are gorgeous. What more could I ask for? You're trying to play hooky? Fighting insomnia. Uh, were you supposed to go for a transfusion today? Is that what you're playing hooky from? You shouldn't. You should go. Don't put off your health. I'm fasting today. I'm starving. Oh, that's why I was looking for my vape pen. I mean, come on. And I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I thought maybe it fell off my desk or something. And it's not anywhere. Productive and relaxing. Yeah. Yeah, I had a good feeling all morning. Just really good feeling that everything is gonna go smooth. I called my insurance company. They're gonna send somebody out to take a look at the lightning damage. I don't know what we're gonna do with that yet because we weren't even using the chimney. Not sure if we're going to ever use it again. So we probably have some decisions to make. All right, then. I guess I'm going to go. Thank you, ladies, you lovely ladies, for joining me, Kimberly and Angela, keeping me company, keeping me out of trouble, feeling the positive vibes. It feels good. Good people, very good people. Oh, I have so many green beans. And I have to can them. I cut them up. I got them cut the ends off, cut them all in about 1 inch pieces. I'm going to throw them in a jar and can them all up. I put them in the refrigerator in cold water for a while, but maybe just for a couple days, not long. And I'm going to see how many I get in the next couple of days and do them all up at once. See if I can get a full canner instead of doing so many during the week. I just want to do it all up at once. Tomorrow we're going out looking for a house again. It has to be the right house. It has to be right. I have to have space for a big dog. I have to have space for a garden. And my husband has to have his cave. Because he likes to tinker with things and he likes to go out and putz around with his stuff. And it has to be a house with a big, big barn or whatever with it for him. Because he likes to hoard his junk and make things. Dusty's great. Dusty's fine. Um, Coco's okay. They're hanging in there. He doesn't seem to be any pain. He's always still following me around wherever I go. And it's hard for him to do that because like if I go in the laundry room, he comes in there and lays right down, plop. And he's only in there for a minute and he has to get up and follow me somewhere else, or back to where we just came from. And he could save a lot of wear and tear on his poor old body if he would just lay and wait for me. But he thinks he has to follow me everywhere. But everywhere, every room has a rug for him that he knows that that's his spot. Um, he's still trying to nest. They walk around in a circle and try and nest. The black one is a nester, real big time nester. Dusty isn't as much as a nester is the black one, but I noticed he's been going up and down. We have 2 steps in our house and 2 steps on our deck, and he's been making the steps okay. He's not falling down. He's learned how to maneuver very well. Yeah, something happened where he just like lost a back leg, and it's just not very supportive. And he's been being careful so he doesn't injure his good leg. I noticed he's took it down a notch. He's being careful. Yeah, I know. I have a lot of pity for him too, but he really doesn't seem like he's in a lot of pain yet. I mean, they're not. Once in a while, they'll grunt and groan when they lay down and get up, but it's not all the time. And there's times where he just springs right up like he's a puppy again. And they're both eating very well. They can tell time. They know when it's time to eat. They get breakfast and supper, and they know what time they get their snacks in between. They're very smart. They know how to tell time. They have that internal time clock that tells them, hey, time for a snack. Let's go bug the old lady. Yeah, but that when he injured his good leg and couldn't even stand up, it was scary. I was scared. I thought it's going to be time, and I'd have to face that. And I know someday, I mean, it's inevitable. I'm going to have to face it someday. Just not yet. Not today. It's not time yet. They'll know. They'll let me know when they're tired. They will let me know. Yeah. It's actually, because he lays down a lot more, he'll come and follow me and lay right down. Sometimes he don't even lay on his rug. Like if I'm in a place where he doesn't have his rug, he'll just lay down and I have to step over him. And he's so big, it's hard for me to step over him sometimes. But we're managing. We're getting used to each other's old age gracefully. Gracefully. When I'm done with this painting, I'm going to coat it with resin. I was thinking about having a monthly challenge every month instead of every week. Something that's not pressuring on some other artist friends. And we do a challenge like once a month on a certain color theme or something like that for our paintings. 'Cause I have another friend who does paint pouring. I'll have to see what she thinks about that. And we'll kind of inspire and encourage each other. And it won't matter if it's a paint pour or a brush painting or what it is. Just maybe we'll go by a color theme for each month. I'll talk to her and see what she says. She just made a very lovely paint swipe, and she called it the Bird of Paradise. And um, I really like the colors she used and how well they blended together. So we'll see what she says. I mesh together with people who are interested in arts and crafts. I connect well with them. Anybody that's interested in arts and crafts, it just seems like a really good connection. Something to congregate about, get together and talk about. So, even for people who have ideas, just to share that information and stuff like that, it's very inspiring. And I get that from a lot of the people who visit my chat. And Kimberly, I want to thank you for being a mod. You've helped a lot. You don't, you know, if you can't make it here, you're you're not obligated. You know, you're not obligated. But I appreciate when you come and mod in my chat. I would like my chat to not even be anything you got to worry about, but it's going good. It's going real good. And I'm just really happy with each and everyone who visits the chat, and they're here for um, positive vibrations. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to get going. I have a few things yet to do this afternoon, and I'm going to actually plan out everything for that painting and get things ready. And maybe I won't get to do it online today. It might be a project for tomorrow. Um, so I will catch you guys later. And thanks a lot for joining me today. I hope you be blessed. I hope you be loved. I hope you be safe. Bye bye.